I have with me David Pakman. He is a progressive host and executive producer of the nationally syndicated radio and TV program, The David Pakman Show. And I wanted to talk to David Pakman. He is a beta male. David Pakman. He is a beta male. Some beta male. David Pakman. He is a beta male. David Pakman. He is a beta male. Some beta male.
Can you remind the audience, when you talk about being a beta male and being an alpha male, what are we talking about here?
There are males, most men today, male, they think and act like a woman. They're emotional, they are mentally off, they have no logic. And that's a beta male. They go along with homosexuality.
Whoa, Jesse, we got it. That's a lot.
LGBTQ.
That's a lot.
They agree with everything that's wrong. Abortion, they think and act just like a woman. A beta male does. But a non-beta male doesn't, because he's a logical thinking. And they're controlled by the darkness of David Pakman. He is a beta male. David Pakman. He is a beta male. Some beta male. David Pakman. He is a beta male. David Pakman. He is a beta male. Some beta male. David Pakman. He is a beta male. David Pakman. He is a beta male. Some beta male. David Pakman. He is a beta male. David Pakman. He is a beta male. Some beta male. David, you're not here to communicate. I really appreciate you coming on. I'm going to let you go. It's a waste of time to talk to you. We're not communicating. You're acting like an idiot.
Because you're asking bizarre questions.
You're
and not
acting
answering
like an idiot, and you're wasting my time. I appreciate you coming. All right, thank you for coming. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let him know. That's a progressive vote. All men who are progressive, or males who are progressive, are weak people. They are weak people, and why have these people on? It doesn't even make sense.
Look at that. 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 That is freaking predator right there.
What?
Who thinks he's smarter than you?
What?
Who thinks he's smarter than you?
What?
Who thinks he's smarter than you? This is just Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Pac-Man's a loser. Pac-Man's a loser. Pac-Man's a loser. Pac-Man's a loser. This is just look at that. This is just look at that. This is just look at that. This is just look at that.
Alex Jones is lying to you. That might come as a shock.
Pac-Man.
What?
Pac-Man.
What?
Pac-Man. This is just Jones has fake callers. Jones has fake callers. Jones has fake callers. Jones has fake callers. This is corporate takeover, censorship, debanking, arrest, tyranny. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Corporate takeover, censorship, debanking, arrest, tyranny. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Corporate takeover, censorship, debanking, arrest, tyranny. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Corporate takeover, censorship, debanking, arrest, tyranny. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Pac-Man's a loser. Pac-Man's a loser. Pac-Man's a loser. Pac-Man's a loser. And he's a disgrace. And he's a disgrace. And he's a disgrace. And he's a disgrace. Look at that. 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 Look at those eyes, man. That dude, he is gone, ladies and gentlemen.
Alex Jones is now very, very upset with me.
Look at that. That is a freaking predator right there. Who thinks he's smarter than you, thinks he's better than you, and he's going to beat you. Pac-Man never talked to the New World Order because Pac-Man's a loser. Pac-Man's a loser. He's not a knight at the round table.
That's true. I'm not a knight at the round. That actually is accurate.
That dude is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Pac-Man. If I was telling my children who not to be, it's Pac-Man. Man's a look smarter than you. He's better than you. He's going to beat you. The evil's growing. It's coming. What you asked for is now at the door, scratching. So open the door and prepare to meet your destiny. Man's a loser. Man's a loser. That is a freaking predator right there. Who thinks he's smarter than you, thinks he's better than you, and he's going to beat you. Thank your lucky stars every day you're not Dave Pacman. Look at those eyes, man. That dude is gone. That is a freaking predator right there. Who thinks he's smarter than you, thinks he's better than you, and he's going to beat you, he thinks. Oh, Joe Rogan.
Uh-oh. Mangoes?
My bag of mangoes.
Uh-oh.
I love mangoes too.
9 cents. Okay. Now that we are up under a Biden's regime, my bag of mangoes now costs $11.99.
That seems like a pretty good deal. A bag of mangoes? Aren't mangoes like $3 each? That's it. I want what, $8 or $11? That sounds good.
The American people will lie. And highway robbery is what you're doing. Bring my mangoes back down. My bag of mangoes. My bag of mangoes.
Mangoes?
My bag of mangoes. Bring my mangoes back down. Raise the price of fruit. Don't raise the price of fruit. Don't raise the price of fruit. Bring my mangoes back down.
The Wisconsin crowd identifying with the mangoes.
Disproportionately affected the American people. Those who want me to be healthy. Those who want me to be healthy. It's highway robbery is what you're doing. Don't raise the price of fruit. Don't raise the price of fruit. Don't raise the price of fruit. Don't raise the price of fruit.
Mangoes? All right, welcome everybody. We are following the Canadian trucker convoy honking romper room, for lack of a better term. We are live here in Ottawa, Canada, where they are still going. We are monitoring a number of other feeds of various kinds, and we're going to sort of try to figure out when are they going to go home. It's increasingly clear that their demands for the elimination of vaccine mandates are not going to happen. So my guess is that what we will see is it'll sort of peter out as, number one, some of these people have jobs and they'll at some point have to get back to work. And number two, they're using sort of like anti-honking and other elements of restrictions, of ordinances to just like make it not that fun for people. So, I don't know if they're waiting for Justin Trudeau to resign, it may take a while. Let's listen in a little bit and see what's happening.
Every trucker and any person that is standing here taking part, and massive arrests are going to apparently happen. It appears that the document's real, but now they know that the document leaked. So, all right, nice having you on here.
Oh, interesting. So they're going to start mass arresting. Is that right? I mean, on what basis, if that's even true? This is the first I'm hearing of that.
Up their game, I don't know. And of course, they're talking about that they might shift and move gears over to Toronto, but these truckers aren't going anywhere, apparently, from what I hear. Cassidy, okay, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Don't they at some point have, like, if they're truckers, don't you need to do trucking? I guess would be a question I have.
Apparently happened. It appears that the document's real.
Oh, that's the same. This is the audio from the same feed. It's all very, very interesting. So we're going to be following it here. And some people are saying the document is fake about the mass arrests or not, or whatever. It's not really clear. Denver says, look at David's eyes. That dude is gone, man.
Pac-Man's a loser. Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money. Everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad.
Exactly. Okay, let's just jump right into a lot of different things here. First, I do want to say thank you to some people who very kindly just signed up via Twitch Prime. Those people are Go Caps, My Bag of Mangoes, Do You Grok, Con Queso, Jen here and the Freak putting us at 6 right away at just right here at the top of the stream. And I very, very much appreciate that. I have so many different things to go over with you guys. One thing that people might like is, I don't know how many of you remember, but on the last stream, which was just a couple days ago, we watched this Diamond and Silk clip, and I pointed out that the young lady on the right does a lot of kind of like the hype where she'll just kind of like pump up the woman on the left. Take a listen.
Cancel culture. I'm not for the firing of anyone. I'm not for the suspension of anyone. I just want everyone to have the same even playing field.
Come on, yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
That's right.
So Whoopi Goldberg was suspended for 2 weeks, right? Because she said something about the Holocaust that was inappropriate.
Okay, so anyway, one of our viewers made me my own hype board with, I don't know if, is the one on the right Diamond or Silk? Anybody know? Guys, I know I played the clip last stream. I have something new for you. Please. The one on the right is who? Nobody knows. Okay, the one on, so now I have a soundboard where I can have hype. So I could say, guys, I want to talk to you about something very special today. And what I'm going to tell you today is, we have this thing called the membership program.
Come on.
That's right. We have this thing called the membership program.
Come on.
David, right?
I'm telling them right now. And this membership program is like nothing anyone has ever seen. And the best thing about the membership program
What's that?
is that you can go to joinpacman.com and you can sign up.
Right?
And then when you sign up, it's incredible what happens. And I encourage everybody to do so right now.
Come on.
David, right?
So I can have my own sidekick, sort of like hype woman right now. And so that, thank you to, let me make sure I thank the right person for that. Diamond Silk. That was JT. Okay, so thanks to JT for getting me those soundboard elements. I think it's it's hard to imagine something better than that.
Right?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, so we took care of that. Laura says via Super Chat, keep it honest and just the facts. Absolutely. That's absolutely what we're doing. Let's see if there's any plan to clear this roadblock anytime soon.
Child services or something like that, we're going to get called and they're trying to intervene. So I did hear that. I think that is factual information too. It appears to be. Cheers, Portland Andy. Yep.
Okay, so it's sort of starting to feel like this whole thing is petering out, but we'll see if the mass arrests start here. I see people in the chat telling this stream that David Pakman is mocking them. Like, I'm looking at the chat on this channel, and there's people going to this guy and saying, David Pakman is mocking you. This is Travel Fund 69. I don't think I mocked this guy. I'm mocking the entire event, but I'm not mocking. I don't even know who this guy is. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay. I want to say thank you to Andrew Craig. Andrew just signed up on my website using the coupon code OBAMNA. And you are new member number 7 today. Also, thanks to Micro Kimmy for the Twitch Prime subscription. You're new member number 8. Okay, a couple other things I have. Actually, I kind of want to hear these interviews. Hold on. Let's stay here for a moment. Oh, you can't hear a thing.
Guys, 4,400 people in the chat. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, he won't be coming out, that's for sure. Trudeau definitely not coming out.
Okay. Anyway, they're not carrying the interviews. Okay, there is a bit of controversy. Fellow host Sam Cedar is considering extremely serious intellectual property theft.
Sam who?
Yeah, Sam Cedar is who I'm talking about. And he fired a proverbial shot across the bow a couple days ago, saying that he's considering basically selling my show as NFTs.
Oh no, Sam Cedar.
Listen to what he had to say. Here's Sam's brilliant idea.
And NFTs. Or monetize his show. That's
so there's just like copyright does not exist in this world.
Oh, wait a second. Did I skip it? Hold on.
The rights to the ownership of the Majority Report would just the NFT of the Majority Report.
Yeah, I mean,
Can we
somebody could have
sell
done it.
multiple ones?
We could do majority ones. We could do probably Hassan ones. We could do Pac-Man NFTs. We could sell NFTs of all.
I'd love to sell Pac-Man NFTs. Or monetize his show.
So there's just like copyright does not
So
exist.
that's pretty aggressive, guys. If he's going to start trying to sell my intellectual property, I will probably have to hire celebrity lawyer Mark Garagos to defend me. Or I guess I wouldn't be a defense. I would be the plaintiff. This could be legally actionable. Absolutely. So we're going to keep a really close eye on that. And I'm pretty worked up about the possibility. Diana says, is it true 90% of the truckers are vaccinated for COVID? Well, my understanding is 90% of Canadian truckers are vaccinated. As far as the ones that are at these events, that I don't know. What Lance from the Surfs told us the other day was 90% of truckers are vaccinated. My instinct is that the subset that is participating in the so-called Freedom Convoy probably has a lower vaccination rate. Do you guys think that that's fair to assess? It's 90% of all truckers. Nobody knows. Okay. Brian says, how can you mend a broken heart? How can a loser ever win? I don't think I have the answers here for that. Tristan says, David, thank you. You have no idea how helpful you are. I'm from the Ozarks. I watch the Right Side Media when I watch your show, so I'm prepared. Excellent. David, time to start selling majority NFTs before they get a chance to. Absolutely. I'm just going to rape and pillage the intellectual property of the Majority Report. Hella Cool Guy says, it's because of your ridiculous big-time NFT video, which was lame. I don't even remember that video. Big-time NFT video. Okay, well, you still love me, so that's good. I'm glad no damage was done. I want to say thank you to David Davis for signing up on my website with the coupon code OBAMNA. OBAMNA. There it is. And also thanks to my bag of mangoes, Joe Sauce, as well, for the Twitch Prime subscriptions. Very, very exciting. All right. You guys want to hear what we've got going with right-wing platform Rumble? I was going to wait a little bit to talk about this, but I kind of feel like I should just talk about it now. So, as many of you know, Joe Rogan has been offered $100 million to move from Spotify over to Rumble. Rumble is what I would call a Trump affiliated right-wing platform. It's not run by Trump, but it's sort of like it's Trump affiliated, it's Dave Rubin affiliated, etc. And their big thing is no censorship. Everything goes on Rumble. And there are some, oh man, I don't want to say left-wing people. There are some people often associated with the left, whether they are or aren't left-wing, who have gravitated over to Rumble. So, for example, Jimmy Dore has a presence on Rumbles. And so what we've decided to do is we have quietly made an account on Rumble, and we are going to start syncing our content here. So I set it up so supposedly our YouTube clips are supposed to start showing up here. And we're going to see if it's allowed. We're going to see if we get banned. We're going to see how much anti-Semitic reaction there is in the comments, et cetera, et cetera. So we've set up a redirect, davidpakman.com/rumble, RUMBLE. That'll take you to this page. Please subscribe here. And my idea is when our clips start showing up here, we want to brigade this stuff. Now, I know some of you are going to say, no, I've got to give them my Google account. No, you don't. You can sign in with Google. You can just make an account. You can use a fake email. You don't need to use Google. You don't need to use Google. You don't need to give them anything, okay? So we're just going to see what happens. Like, let's see if they kick us out. I don't know. Let's see if they really are the platform of free speech or whatever. And ideally, I mean, I know I'm asking a lot here, but ideally, as our videos start posting, we all need to get in there and brigade and comment and just try to trigger this to show up in like up and coming or whatever algorithmic element they have. Now, I see people in the chat saying we're going to get immediately banned. I don't know why we would get immediately banned. I mean, it's official. It's not like left-wing content's not banned, right? It's the free speech platform, supposedly. Anyway, so we'll see. We've got our first 89 subscribers there. Right. What could we be banned for? As long they say they only ban for like illegal content or copyright stuff. I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, we're on banned for existing. Exactly. davidpacman.com/rumble. And we'll see. I mean, it's possible. Well, it's possible we'll be banned before our first clip even publishes. Who the hell knows? Right-wing free speech. Yes, exactly. So, yeah, I don't, I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens there. Yeah, they could ban us for our discounts. The discounts are pretty big.
Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money. Everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad.
All right. So that's Rumble. We'll come back to that. Other things that I have going on here. Oh, I've had like a list of videos. Actually, do we want to do some voicemails first? Because I haven't gotten a chance to do voicemails for a while. Let me maybe do that, and then we'll get on to the some of my other stuff. Okay. Super chats here in Windsor, Ontario. Our protest blockade is picking up steam. They're trying to block traffic to and from the Ambassador Bridge to Detroit. Okay. Wow. I can't imagine that's going to be allowed for very long. Why doesn't anyone make a video that is pro-cancel culture? It would be more interesting than everyone agreeing it's bad. Is anyone for cancel culture? I don't know. Glad to subscribe to your website, says David. I hope I don't get audited for using such a massive discount code. I'm in Oregon, which is pretty blue, so I think I should be okay. Yeah, the Attorney General of Oregon does not seem to be targeting our discount codes, not as of right now, which is good. Okay, I'll do a couple of voicemails. Yes, we have not heard from Whitney for weeks, but she is leaving voicemails every day. I'll play a couple for you.
So I have an announcement related to economics.
Please.
So in economics, when people buy something,
guys, by the way, there's nothing more Canadian than hockey being played at the convoy. Like they've got the road blocked with the trucks, and people are playing hockey on the road. Okay, sorry, let's continue.
They purchase things mainly with their sense of feeling, rather than with like really like a good strategy. Like for the most part, people are like, buy stuff because it makes them feel better.
Okay, here is one from Troy York.
David, this is Oscar from...
Oh, oops, this is not Troy York. Sorry, this is someone else.
Chicago. And I got a question. I'm over here reading a lot about the tensions with Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, what is the possibility of Putin, like, setting out his troops to Ukraine?
Putin. I like that. I've never heard Putin called Putin, but I like it.
And having the U.S. fight back, which Putin doesn't want, and says that if they do, it's an act of serious consequences.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not super interested in these like Putin 4D chess things because I just have no idea what he's planning. So let's just wait and see. Patrick says, I follow right-wing loons on Rumble. The only account I know of that got banned was a guy who read from Leviticus, the chapter that advocated for executing gays. Apparently that's the line. Go figure. All right, well, that's not something I will be advocating for on Rumble. So I think that will be... I think that'll be okay.
Hi, David Pacman. I think out of the way the callers don't call anymore, and it makes the voice of Yoda. They hang up. Sorry, this is my Yoda voice. But when a person calls and you don't want to, just make this voice and they just don't call back. I'm like, you would have. Just sorry. And anyway.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh, so I also wanted to say, the only therapists that I've ever had who are actually like really good therapists was a gay man.
Good for you, Whitney. That's fantastic. That's really great to hear. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to get away from voicemails because it's become pretty aggressively weaponized. So we're gonna get away from that. David says, I don't think Brewer's right-wing audience genuinely thought he was funny. Oh, Jim Brewer. They wanted to laugh because his material was against what they don't like. Yeah, that there seems to be something to that for sure. Thank you for showing Dave Ramsey as an ideologue. Went to Catholic school and an evangelical teacher had us learn from him. It always felt weird. Yeah. I would agree with that. I would agree with that very, very strongly. Okay, let's get into some other things. I've had a bunch of different clips that I've been waiting to go over with you guys. This is apparently another one of these entitled Anti-Mask Freakouts. Let's see. I haven't pre-screened these.
That's fine. Well, then guess what? They don't want to do that either. So they cancel the game. You guys need to stand up.
Oh, I guess because this woman lost her mind and didn't wear a mask, she just refused. They canceled the whole thing and said, everybody go home.
You guys need to stand up and tell them no more. Tell your kids don't wear these.
A principled and defiant speech. Globalist, internationalist, Trotskyite socialists, unlike Obama, Trudeau, Macron, and the rest of these Zio beasts. Yeah.
Enough of this. This is America. Not Cuba. Not China.
China. She's correctly identified the country in which the video is filmed. I think we can give her that.
It is. It's the right way. If you choose to, fine. I don't have a problem with that. Don't make me.
Very, very disturbing stuff. God. Do you think that like a week later? Okay, let me put it this way. We've now seen dozens of these anti-mask freakouts. What percentage do you think that 10 days later, if you ask them, they go, yeah, I regret that. I regret that. It was crazy. It's humiliating. It's now memorialized on the internet. What percentage do you think end up feeling shame? 90%, one person says. No, I don't think so. 0%. No, I think it's higher than 0 and it's lower than 90. Wow, a lot of people think none. No, some of these people end up being ashamed. Oh, there's a good question. Christopher says, curious to hear your opinion on the Johns Hopkins report on right-wing media is using to fuel anger and distrust in the government. Yeah, so there's a report out there that is being incorrectly described as a report from Johns Hopkins Medical School or Medical Center. It's just a report from 3 Johns Hopkins affiliated economists, if I have that correctly. And they're like, yeah, it's not clear like anything works to stem the spread of COVID. But correct me if I'm wrong. It's not medical. It's not when they say from Johns Hopkins, they want you to think it's from the medical school. But it's just 3 economists affiliated with, at some point affiliated with Johns Hopkins, right? Do I have that right, chat, please? Somebody bail me out here. Somebody says that's probably true. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what the deal is. Hank says the trucker demands are being obliged by Alberta and Saskatchewan. I thought Alberta didn't Lance tell us that Alberta already had very few guidelines? Let's see. Oh, no, guys. That's so deceptive. Alberta and Saskatchewan, in the same way that California and New York and Denmark, all these places are just saying we're starting to get to the point where we can widen down some of these guidelines. It's completely that's such an, I don't know if Hank is trolling, but to say that the demands of the truckers have been met seems bizarre. It does not seem to be what actually took place. People in Ottawa are sick of the truckers. Yeah, I would be too. I think Dems will win the House and lose the Senate, says Pappy. Okay, all right, good. All right, let's continue with some of these other videos that we have. Anti-mask man-child physically removed by several people. Okay, here's another one. Let's see if we can get a little more zoom. There we go.
America. Oh, time to... Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, boy.
What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, man.
What are you doing?
Is this security?
What are you doing?
Is this how you treat
What
our
are
children,
you
too?
doing?
Do you put your hands on the
Holy
children like
crap.
that, too, sir?
Holy
What are
crap.
your boundaries?
That's assault. That is assault.
You
Oh
put-
my
Is this
God.
what they're doing
Oh
to the
my
children?
God.
Oh, God.
Holy shit. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Man, the guy just literally forced out. I mean, was that police?
Officer, do something about that.
You know what? We can call a point of recess.
Wow.
You just allow your security to do that? What are you doing?
I believe we may have to do that. Can we?
Man. Oh, boy. Okay. So that happened. Here is Republican Mesa County Clerk Tina Peters being arrested for her very strange involvement in election-related stuff. We've followed Tina Peters for a while. I believe she's the one that at one point was hiding out at a house rented by Mike Pillow. Let's see. She got arrested. And out she goes.
Let go of me! Let go of me! Oh no! Let go of me! It hurts! Let go of me! Give me my teeth! Oh! Stop it! Sorry. No! Let go of me! Yes, you are!
So what's going on here is this. Mesa County Clerk Tina Peters arrested by Grand Junction police for resisting search warrant. Police arrested Tina Peters at a restaurant yesterday after she resisted authorities' attempts to seize an iPad under a search warrant. Peters was detained briefly and released at the scene pending charges. This is apparently not directly related to state and federal probes into her alleged involvement in election data security breaches. Nothing else currently available. Wow, that is interesting, huh?
Give me my key to my car!
Not exactly a criminal genius, I would say.
Give me my key to my car! Give me my key to my car! Give it to me! Give me my key!
Step outside for me.
Take my purse!
Okay, so there is Tina Peters being escorted out. Here is the woman running against AOC. This is Tina Forte. She is now declaring that she will make AOC a bartender again.
How you doing, my fellow New Yorkers and my fellow patriots? As you know, I've been a freedom...
I know that. Okay, so before you even think about talking about her accent, okay? This is not a character. This is just an accent, okay, guys? We're not going to comment on that. Please.
Fighter for 2 years. I took on Cuomo, de Blasio, now Hochul, but I'm personally taking on AOC, Sandy, the socialist superstar. She's anti-American, she's anti-police, and she's anti-freedom. Let's fight for our freedoms. Let's take the fight right to her, like I'm doing. Go to Tina40forcongress.com and donate today.
I guess she pronounces her name Forte, not Forte.
Promise to not let you down. Let's make AOC bartend again. Let's fire AOC. God bless America. And God bless all of you.
Right. So an ominous smile from Tina Forte. So that's who's running against AOC. Let's find a couple of other recent declarations. Her recent testimony. Here's another one.
Disgrace. And where are the Republicans? Silent as usual. You want to know why? Because Republicans are just as...
She sounds like she's had COVID for a year, huh?
Swampy as the demon rat motherfuckers. That's right, you're swampy on both fucking sides.
Right. Here's another one. Oh no, this is the one we just watched.
Can't wait to fucking debate you. If you even have the balls.
The balls.
The balls, that's right, I said balls. What are you gonna do? Oh, she used the word balls, watch out. If you have the balls to debate me, we can do it on fucking pay-per-view, bitch. Huh? How do you like that, motherfucker?
Extremely high level political discourse.
Fraud, fraud, fraud. It's a fraud.
Exactly. Here's the last one. Here she addresses people criticizing her physical appearance.
Ready? Tick-tock, tick-tock. My hair color is naturally mousy brown. I dye it blonde and black. It's been my signature look for over 10 years. Okay, sometimes I cut my hair really short too during race season.
Did she say during racism? What is during racism? Like, is that during a racist event? What did she say? She wears it short during racism.
Short too during race season.
Is it? Did she say rain season or race season or rave season? I don't even know what she's talking about. Sometimes it's short. Okay.
I don't use Botox as I'm allergic to it. I use Dysport. I don't have
What did she say? She uses Discord instead of Botox? That's interesting.
lip fillers. This in my lip right here is a blood clot, thanks to COVID, but I will be having it removed soon, so you can wish me well in the comments. This rash that I don't hide on my neck, I don't hide it because I don't give a fuck.
Is she from Staten Island? Is that what's going on?
That's also from COVID, okay? Maybe it's part of long haulers. I don't know.
I guess so. She believes COVID's real, at least.
Care bothers you more than me. I love every single one of my tattoos because they all have a special meaning. I have natural immunity, which is antibodies, so no, I won't get the vaccine. They're real and they're spectacular, and my voice has been raspy since I've been a little kid. Fuck out of here.
Okay, well, there we go. I would pay a not insignificant amount of money to see her debate AOC. That would really be an incredible thing to watch. It really would. I want to say thank you to Daryl Fagan, who just signed up at joinpacman.com and is new member number 12. I really appreciate everybody who's been signing up. Let me tell you right now, we do need your support. I have to tell you something, guys. There are right-wing media entities like the Daily Wire with Ben Shapiro who have such fervent, feverish, and feverent financial support. Okay, check feverent on Urban Dictionary. That they are getting ready to blow the left out of the water over the next year with midterm stuff. And why is this? This is because the right takes funding of stuff like that seriously. Why do you think Charlie Cork's Turning Point USA exists? It's because they go, hey, this is how you reach people. You got to fund these non-huge like Fox News level things. Okay, they understand it. And the Daily Wire has that. And the best thing you can do, and it's also febrile, even if it's not this show, we got to be funding left-wing media. I would love it if you funded this show. You go to joinpacman.com. You can use the coupon code OBAMNA. And then you will get access to the bonus show. I can think of no greater endorsement of the bonus show than the fact that Alex Jones hates that it exists.
Pac-Man's a loser. Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money. Everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad.
Exactly. If Alex Jones doesn't like it, you know it's because it's bad for their movement. Okay, so I will thank everybody who signs up on my website today. Every one of you is getting a thank you. That I can promise. Yeah, it's predatory.
That is a frickin' predator right there.
Okay. Check out the comment on the lockdown study by Rebecca Watson. Okay, I will do that in my off time. David, sir, what do you think are the odds of U.S. truckers joining with Canadians and having a protest of their own? Could it be problematic? No idea. I mean, I don't care what they're doing. That's fine. They can do that or not. I mean, it's all very, very strange. David, sir, loving the stream. Have you seen any recent updates from Dr. Mehmet and his febrile anti-science rantings? Let's see if Mehmet Oz has issued any new declarations. This is from December 13th. Here's January 13th. Okay, he's challenging Fauci to a debate. That should be interesting.
The challenge is a debate. I'm challenging him, doctor to doctor, to actually argue about the merits of vaccine mandates, about ignoring naturally acquired immunity. So if you've actually had the illness, why would that not count as protecting you like it has for all of known human history? And what about these inexcusable delays with therapeutics? And I'm not just talking about right now, although it is a catastrophe now that we don't have monoclonal antibodies and any of
It's funny, like, those are made by for-profit big pharma companies. What does Fauci have to do with that? Fauci's not even involved in the regulation. He's not even at the FDA. Like, maybe. Also, why would you debate someone who's not running for office and is soon to retire? It's all very strange. What is Mehmet talking about?
The pills that we think might work, but some of these pills have been around since before COVID started. So what gives? How is it possible that in America, which is 4% of the world population, we have 15% of the world deaths?
Yes, that's the question. He stumbles across the key question. That is exactly what we're trying to talk about. Why? Well, one reason is the vaccination rate is pathetically low.
I think Dr. Fauci is basically the J. Edgar Hoover of public health.
Oh, my God. What a lunatic. Okay, so there's Mehmet Oz. Hank says mask mandate is not a vaccine mandate. California ended mask mandates. Alberta and Saskatchewan ended vaccine mandates. Truckers demand. Don't call me sneaky and deceptive. Still love your show. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll research it. It seems as though it is not at all the spirit of what is taking place. Okay, next, Governor J.B. Pritzker from Illinois announces they are heading towards ending the mask mandate on February 28th if cases continue down.
We are on track to come out on the other side of this latest COVID storm in better shape than even the doctors expected.
Right.
If these trends continue, and we expect them to, then on Monday, February 28th, we will lift the indoor mask requirement for the state of Illinois.
Wow.
We are on track.
Okay, I want to poll you guys about that. Okay, I'm going to set up a poll on YouTube and then on Twitch, and I want to know, do you believe it's time to end indoor mask mandates? I don't have a position on this. I think there's good arguments on both sides. Do you believe, I'll just say, is it time to end indoor mask mandates? And the options will be yes and no. Let's find that out over on YouTube. And then I am also going to do a poll on Twitch. How on earth do I do a poll on Twitch? I don't even know. Let's see. Is it this thing? No, it's not. Oh, boy. How on earth do I do this? Channel points. Where is the make a poll button? Anybody know? Poll. Sub only chat. No, that's not it. / poll. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Is it time to end indoor mask mandates? Yes, no, and we will run it for, I don't know, like 2 minutes or something like that. Okay, good. All right, let's see what people's opinions are. On YouTube, by a 2-to-1 margin, you folks are saying it is not time to end indoor mask mandates. But now it's less than a 2-to-1 margin. Over on Twitch, by a 70-to-30 margin, you are all saying it is not time. Actually, almost 3-to-1 now. It is not time to end indoor mask mandates. So people feeling very strongly. YouTube is slightly more anti-mask than Twitch. Okay, and that's fine. It's all allowed. Okay, we'll leave that up for a little bit. Tina Forte was spotted at the January 6th riot. How is she allowed to run for Congress? I don't know if that's true. That's a good question, though, if it is true. I want to say a huge thank you to Sherry Hardwick, who just signed up on my website. Thanks to Tracy B., who just signed up using the coupon code OBAMNA. Also want to say thank you to Barbara Weber and Laura Potty, who just signed up on the website with the coupon code OBAMNA. It is crazy. Our audience is about 70% men, okay?
And we will ban men.
We won't. Okay, the audience is about 70% men. But during live streams, the new members are overwhelmingly women. It's really something else. Okay, on YouTube, by roughly a 2-to-1 margin, you guys are saying it is not time to end indoor mask mandates. And over on Twitch, by a roughly 3-to-1 margin, Twitch viewers are saying it is not time to end indoor mask mandates. Those are the positions of my audience. It's what it is. Have you ever thought about adding a news and article component on the website? We have, but we decided not to. It's just not, one of the things is I want to focus on our core competencies, and we could very easily throw up like a news article element to our WordPress installation. There's many other websites that have news articles. I just don't think it's what we, it just didn't seem like the right thing. Okay, let's continue. Here is Joe Biden jokingly talking about windmills causing cancer, obviously a reference to Donald Trump. Let me see if I have that on my soundboard. No. Oh, here.
The noise causes cancer.
Okay. I kind of like that. Yeah, I mean, a reference, of course, to Donald Trump.
The noise causes cancer.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually got a pretty good laugh. I take it back. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Have you addressed Sam Cedar's intentions to take you down alongside Alex Jones? Of course I have. Of course. Nate says, Dear Mr. Predatory Pacman.
That is a frickin' predator right there.
I signed up on your website. I used the code Obamna.
Obamna.
And now my kids are walking around repeating this nonsense, and Alexa turned us into the NSA. The feds are at my door. Please send help. Okay, yeah, I can't really help with that. I do want to say thanks to Melissa Rose Bev for signing up on my website. Really appreciate that. Also, thanks to Nug Wrangler, Akira Loves Ryuji as well for the Twitch Prime subscriptions. And, okay. All right, good. So there's Joe Biden. Here's a funny one. So I don't know how many of you have been following, but over the last 24 hours, right-wing media has become obsessed with the false claim that Joe Biden is trying to distribute crack pipes to black people. That's been the big story on Fox News now for like 24 hours. And one of the funniest things is that Congressman Burgess Owens, Burgess Owens, I guess, who's a Republican from Utah, he doesn't even understand the talking point. This is sort of like when I was on with Jesse Lee Peterson and he was trying to just use right-wing talking points that even he wasn't sure what they were about, like socialism and different stuff. Here, Burgess Owens said people are being given crack pots rather than crack pipes.
To wake up to news reports that we have an administration that for the sake of equity is going to give black people access to crack pots.
Okay. There are plenty of crack pots in the Republican Party for sure. But I think that this is just another one of these confusions, to be perfectly frank. I don't think he really even understands what on earth he's talking about. He just seems to have no idea, no clue whatsoever what's going on. All right, let's get to some of these Freedom Convoy interviews.
I think it started out in the morning a little bit cold, but it's a little bit warmer today. Of course, we've all heard.
They want facts over fear.
Just every day to day, as we said. Like just yesterday, we were just talking, saying it's day to day, day by day now.
It's a fluid situation.
Yeah. You know, a lot of joy, happiness. Other end is a little bit of a tense, but. Everything's still peaceful. Everything's still fine. And it's just, we're our eyes on the ground and we're going to see whatever happens. So, I don't know. Toronto already started blocking down the city around the Queen's Park as they heard word that trucks are going to come there, but haven't heard any information on that. I'm from Toronto, so of course I'll try to see if I can capture anything going on down there. But other than that, everything is peaceful today. Yep.
Freedom.
And that's what it is. The good always wins over the evil, man. That's how it is. Appreciate it. That's awesome. This was all from a Polish community, I think, right? So, well, that's awesome. They even organized and even bagged up some of the stuff here and even sorted everything and wrote on the box. It's awesome. Absolutely. Yeah. This is such a wonderful outreach, and yeah, we're seeing this. The whole world's watching. There's 4,400 people in the chat right now, so it's quite amazing how many people are seeing this.
Polish people know what dictatorship is all about. That's the reason why they came to this country to escape.
They're very, very big on Polish people here for sure. So a lot of different things happening here. I mean, it's not clear how long it will go on. Presumably a little bit longer, I guess, to some degree. But I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's ending anytime soon. I want to say thank you to Iron Butt. Iron Butt just signed up on my website with the coupon code Obamna. And his new member number 20. Also, a big shout out and thank you to IMWRX Rated for the Twitch Prime subscription. That really warms my heart to see, and I appreciate it very, very much. Do they have an open fire going here?
That's awesome. Great. So yeah, so there you have it. From the Polish community in Toronto, where I'm from, of course. Did all that wonderful donation. That was great. Yeah, he's a good dude. Yep. He's a good dude for sure.
Okay. So they're keeping it going. Egwu says, I think right-wingers are starting to be more outspoken about mandates so that when they are inevitably dropped, they can take credit. What are your thoughts? Yeah, maybe. It's not even clear to me that they think that far ahead. It's conceivable, but I'm not really sure. Sir, what's up with Madison Cawthorn's election issue in North Carolina? Can you explain? I have not been following it, but my understanding is that the state legislature is saying they could prevent or block Madison Cawthorn from running for re-election. And I don't know what the legal reality is on that. I just am not sure. So I'll look into it. I haven't covered it because I care very little about Madison Cawthorn, but I should know what's going on. Okay, people want a couple more voicemails. I'll do a couple more, but there's some pretty wacky stuff. The voicemail has become almost unusable, where we now have 900 unlistened to voicemails. It's like nothing I've ever seen. Let me just pick a couple random ones here. I don't know.
Hey, David. I just saw the video about Marjorie Greene complaining that kids are being forced to wear masks. Well, in her district, kids are not being forced to wear masks.
Yeah, that's true. Jonah says there's a new clip of her saying the Gazpacho police instead of the Gestapo. Oh, I've got to see that. That I have to see. Green Gazpacho. That sounds unbelievable.
We have the D.C. jail, which is the D.C. gulag, but now we have Nancy Pelosi's Gazpacho police.
That is the best thing I've ever seen her do. That now, for people who don't know, gazpacho is a cold tomato-based soup. How is this reality? How is this reality? Gazpacho, the Gazpacho police. No more cold tomato soups. Wow, that is unbelievable.
Not only do we have the D.C. jail, which is the D.C. gulag, but now we have Nancy Pelosi's Gazpacho police.
Oh my God. That is unbelievable. I've got to send that to myself because I'll probably want to mention that on the show tomorrow. The Gazpacho police. That's incredible. Wow. Yeah, this is a good one. Will Marjorie Taylor Greene send out the Borscht Patrol next? Don't come after my borscht, my beloved borscht. The truckers are giving the industry a reason to replace them with robots. People are so easily manipulated. Very good point. Can you press the sir button? Let me see if I've got it here.
I don't even know what I'm doing, sir. Sir. Sir.
There you go. Alberta eased testing and vaccination rules in September, and ICUs got so overrun with COVID they had to fly patients to Ontario. Wow. Yeah, that sounds very bad. David, have you ever considered a David Pakman app? Yeah, we've considered it, but I just am unsure. It's really got to be better than everything else that's available. And the apps for so many of the platforms we're on are good. It just didn't really feel like an obvious thing to get people to use. I don't know. It wasn't clear it would be a good idea, I guess is where I'm at. Thank you to Leo Grinberg, who just signed up on my website with the coupon code OBAMNA. I do want to announce that on March 1st, it will be the State of the Union address with President Joe Biden. And we will be live with a pre-show and the State of the Union address, and then your calls potentially afterwards. So that's on Tuesday, March 1st. Just 3 weeks minus a day away. It will all be live, and it's going to be something. It's going to be something. When can I sign up on your website with the coupon code Gazpacho Police? Yeah, we should do a Gazpacho coupon code. Let me just look at this one more time.
Not only do we have the DC jail, which is the DC gulag, but now we have Nancy Pelosi's Gazpacho Police.
Oh my God. Let me see how people are reacting to my tweet. It should be called the DC goulash. Pronounced tomato, so she can think we're being pretentious. Served ice cold. A message all Americans can rally behind. Yeah, wow, it is unbelievable what that woman is continuing to say. David, is the U.S. media picking up reports that of the 418 trucks in the Ottawa protest, about a quarter have children living in the truck? Is that true? It's conceivable that that's true. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to refute it, but I wouldn't be able to confirm it either. All right, let's listen to a couple other voicemails here.
David, I saw your clip today saying that Bernie has no chance. He's already had his time is gone. This will be the third run. I would like you to explain how Joe Biden ran for it 3 times and miraculously won. I think that's just such a miracle. Could you please get into the 4th in Iowa, hiding in his cellar, begging for bus tour money, absolutely broke, and then within 72 hours March 2020, Jim Clyburn down in South Carolina declared that Biden won the primary. He's the one. Can you please go over that? Because we got robbed.
Wow. Caller shot out of a cannon. Guys, listen, it's just a difference of opinion. I don't think Bernie is going to be the nominee in 2024. I don't think he's going to run. And I think if he did, I don't think he would win. It's just an opinion. It's almost like people have gotten really uncomfortable just having disagreements. And sometimes in like the real world, I'll experience this where someone will tell me that they have like an opinion and they almost are like, they have this face like they're grimacing, like, I have an opinion that's different from what I heard you say on your show. It's completely fine. We just have a different opinion. It's like sometimes people disagree about like what movie is good or what book or TV show or sometimes politics. Like if you're not a hateful person, it's okay. We just sometimes have different opinions. I don't think Bernie is going to run, and I think if he ran, he wouldn't win. Here's a caller who has a different opinion. Great. It's fine. It's not a big deal. David, do you have any thoughts on Mark Cuban's Cost Plus drug company? Seems it may be an alternative to many inflated medications. From what I know about it, I like it. But I'm sure there would be someone in my audience who will tell me how I'm very wrong. Thanks to Mona Kobus for signing up on my website, joinpacman.com, with the coupon code WOW22. Also, thank you to Rhino Dactyl for the Twitch Prime subscription. I really do appreciate that. Let me get back to just a couple of these voicemails that I wanted to play for you guys. Let's see what we've got here.
Okay, so one more thing about Donald Trump, saying like that the Nazis were fine. I mean, when I was growing up, like there was like Nazi clubs, and it was like they were just like any other boys, like just people who were like you know, maybe told that they were racist just for laughing at a joke. I don't know.
Yep. No, that's all very, very important. We're going to look at that very, very closely. I've gotten notification that our first video. Oh, look at this. We are now on Rumble. Look at this. Okay, so let's see what happens. If you missed at the start of the stream, I said we've made an account on Rumble. They say they're against censorship. Let's see if we get banned. Okay, you can go to davidpakman.com/Rumble. We have, look at this. We have 129 subscribers on Rumble. Our videos are starting to be synced. Let's see what happens. I've been notified we got our first comment on, oh no, oh my God, uh-oh. We're getting a lot of comments here. Oh, it's our viewers who are commenting to create hype. Oh, okay. Beautiful. I'm going to have to turn off that I get another email for every comment. Wow, that's not going to work. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn that off. Okay, wow. Perhaps Trump was right on the weaponization of soup by the gazpacho police. Fair point. David, have you heard of Gary Chambers for Senate? Check his YouTube channel, the last video. Yeah, he's the guy who smoked a marijuana on video, right? Isn't he the one who smoked a pot? Is that the guy? Thanks to Snordzy for the Twitch Prime subscription. Appreciate that. Tyler says, congratulations on your Rumble account. Remember, when it's signing in, it may be wise to avoid signing in with Google. Yes, guys, I would just make an account on Rumble. You can use a burner email, use whatever make up a password. You don't have to sign in with Google. And in fact, I would recommend not doing that. I'm so curious what sort of engagement we're getting on here. Let's see if I go to the most recent video. Today I report to you. We are on Rumble. Now, what are rumbles? Is Rumble when you hit plus? Oh, 7 rumbles. Wow, look at that. Wow. This is fat. We're on Rumble. Let's see if they ban us. Okay. Let's see. Here's a plus. 2 rumbles. Boom. Oh, Justin the Dane is really in there on every one of these videos. Struggling to breathe, Marjorie Green rants about mask. I'm going to Rumble that. Powerful stuff. All right. Well, listen, we're going to follow it and we'll just see what we get. I think it'll be really interesting. And if we get banned, it's going to be a hell of a story. If we end up banned, it will be a story that we will cover. Is Rumble basically BitChute? I think it's BitChute with money. Is that a fair way of saying what Rumble is? It's BitChute with money? Yeah. Okay, I don't know. Oh, and I've been sent the gazpacho clip. Let's see. Uh-oh, people are starting to comment there too.
Gazpacho police.
Right, the gazpacho police. Incredible. Giovanni Stigma says, let's set the bar high. Joined the stream late. Hi, David, with a very powerful $50 super chat. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn off. I'm getting an email every time someone comments on Rumble. That is obviously not going to work long term. That's just not going to work. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. That's all I had for today. I appreciate you joining me. I will report to you if I get banned from Rumble. I don't know what their policy is going to be. But we will follow it. We will do all of it. And I will probably be back tomorrow afternoon with another stream. So I'll see everybody then.